What up, guys? macdaddydipper here. I'm Big Mac, and I'm gonna be your host for today's video. Shortly after 1 a.m. About to go to bed myself, but I figured I'd throw in a quick clip with y'all and kind of do a little bit of a review of something I have reviewed before in the past, but I'm gonna do a revisit because they got new cans. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Skoal Apple or Apple Tobacco Blend now. The thing on the little saying says, the looks have changed, but the dip remains the same. So, we're going to figure that out, and I have my trusty white zombie mud jug as our mud jug of the day. And we're going to test that out and see if it has remained the same, so they speak. Taking an outside look at the can, allow me to grab a older can of Skoal and show you the difference. Yeah, I'm away from the camera right now. I know. Don't remind me. Alright, so take a look at the new Skoal Apple can, and then side by side is Skoal Cherry in the older can. You can see it has that little, looks almost like a hurricane symbol with cherry on top. And it's like Skoal, long cut, kind of basic looking. And then like if I twisted the can around like so, get the little hurricane symbol down here. Skoal, long cut. Looks pretty bland, pretty basic. Ooh, there's still some in there. Alright. But it has kind of a more sleek design. Doesn't have that little hurricane symbol anymore. It's got that nice little pattern across the top. Then it has Skoal in big bold letters. This long cut Apple Tobacco Blend. I don't know why they put the tobacco blend, but it is kind of catchy. And then of course the sexy killer, the warning label: this product can cause gum disease and tooth loss, blah blah blah. And of course it has all the information and the little saying. I love these little sayings, they're pretty cool to read. So yeah, let's crack it up and see how it is. Paper's pretty easy to crack today. Like, it's not giving me hardly any trouble whatsoever just cracking it. It's just like paper's almost non-existent. But we got it cracked. Now let's pack it up and see. And I already immediately realized the smell. It smells just like apple. It smells like a Jolly Rancher with kind of a little bit of a tobacco smell to it, but really strong apple smell. Got a good date. It's June 16th. Don't quite know if you can see that or not, but it's June 16th, 2013, which is in another month and a half. So this thing will be good for a little while. But let's pack it up and see how she packs and go along with that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of learning the little one-handed open the can thing, but packs pretty good. Looks really moist. It looks got a little bit of salt crystals in there, or fiberglass, but you can see a little bit of almost looks like salt crystals. It's got a tad bit of salt. Hey, but salt's always good. I love salt. But yeah, it's really good. Really good moist. And I realize that it is pinching together rather well. Oh yeah, it'll put a good fucking hog. So let's put it in my lip, and for reviews I like to put it in the front of my lip. So I tend to get a lot more flavor there. So let's throw it in. it does not taste the same. Um, could it possibly be that I haven't tried Skoal apple in a long time? But it does not taste like I remember. It tastes like they kind of toned back the apple flavor. So I'm getting a strong, just a natural tobacco. Um, it's got a big. It ain't quite as sweet as I remember, but it is pretty good though. Like it's a little bit. It's got instead of having boom apple, it's more like mellow. It makes me want to go. For some reason, that makes me want to like go outside and go fishing. And like I said, mud jug of the day, the white zombie mud jug. If you don't have a mud jug, go to www.mudjug.com and get one. Really good and convenient. They don't spill. Uh, and I noticed that a lot of people associate smokeless tobacco with rednecks and hillbillies and blah 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 blah. When generally, country people are the most common to dip. Uh, and the South is the most. What's the word? Uh, anyway, it's primarily in the South and mostly in the Southeast of the United States, which is where I'm from. I'm in the southeastern United States. I live in Georgia. Uh, I know Florida likes their smokeless tobacco. California likes their tobacco, even though they're in the south, southwest, and northwest. Because California kind of takes up the whole country. But I know that Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia, the Carolinas, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, they're all big on tobacco. Georgia is actually, I believe, according to my agriculture class that I took last year, I believe we were fourth in the country in tobacco production because we have the right climate. And so I guess generally the South does have more tobacco users. And the rise, it has risen. The more, like I think now like 27%, give or take a few, uh, of all Americans use some form of tobacco, whether it be smokeless or smoking or snoozing or anything like that. And smokeless tobacco, to me, is a way to kind of just relax. Kind of keeps me focused, some would say. And it'd keep me from, kind of getting distracted. Let me turn that TV off. I know y'all don't want to hear what I'm watching. I'm watching something about Ronald Reagan. So, smokeless tobacco is just a really good way I like to relax. And it's proven to help me relax. Ugh. But so far, Skull apples never really burned my lip as much, but it's kind of giving me a little bit of a burn, like down here, like right there. It's kind of like burning a little bit. I mean, sure, I primarily dip on that side anyway, but since I have it in the front, it shouldn't really be bothering me as much. But it is kind of bothering me a little bit. But it's not, painful. I kind of like it, but as far as nicotine goes, I do feel it a little bit because I do have a pretty good lip in, and it's something I haven't tried in a while. So I am feeling a little bit of a nicotine rush, which feels amazing. I love the feel of a nicotine rush. I think that's why most people use tobaccos, for that nicotine, like, high almost. But, it's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need a designated driver, I'm dipping. No. So, and Skull Apple 4, I'll be honest, it kind of tastes like ass. But it doesn't really taste like that anymore. It tastes, actually not really deep. It tastes really good. Like, it's a really good change-up dip. Because I dip Copenhagen straight all the time. Matter of fact, here's my can. I also dip Copenhagen wintergreen a lot. I dip Copenhagen a lot. Copenhagen is my main brand of dip. Second would probably be Skoal. I do like Skoal. I do like Grizzly. I don't really care for Kayak that much. I don't really like Timberwolf. Even though I've only tried it like twice. I'm not a big fan of Husky. Red Seal I cannot stand. What else? What else? Some of the snoozes are good. I've tried General. General's pretty good. I've tried Marlboro Snus. I've tried the Camel Snus. The only kind of Camel Snus I like is Frost. I like the Marlboro Snus pouches. They're pretty good. I don't much care. I like Hawken every once in a while, but not very often. I prefer, mainly because it's the texture. I don't like the texture of Hawken. I've tried Seneca twice. I've tried the mint and wintergreen. I do like it. It's pretty good. I've tried just about everything on the Cope line as far as Cope Straight, Cope Whiskey, Cope. I have not tried Smooth Hickory. I do like that every once in a while. I did get on a whiskey blend kick for a little while. I don't much care for anything that's really fruity. I don't like Skull Cherry that much. I don't like anything mint. Anything mint, ugh. I used to be a big mint dipper, but I'm not anymore. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think about this video. Leave it in the comment, like, subscribe, all that good junk. Once again, guys, Mac Daddy Dipper. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.